Perfect Fit Closets. Using the 2020 Design Spaces program, we're going to talk about our Perfect Fit Closets catalog on how to add doors and or drawers after an order has been placed or installed. Sometimes you've already placed the order, the client comes back and says, you know what, I want to add some doors or I want to add some drawer fronts. Or another scenario is that your installer made a mistake on one of the panels and you need to do a reorder or whatever the case may be. The easiest way is to grab your existing design and deleting it thereafter. So once again, how to add doors and or drawers after an order has been placed or installed. So we're going to pretend that we have three modules. We have a 14-inch deep module, a 24-inch deep module, and another 14-inch module. So let's say that we've already installed these modules. They're at the client's home, and we want to add doors after that. So let's add a note. Modules have already been installed, and client wants to add doors and drawers. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about right now. So you can see my split screen, and I'm going to just move the split screen down so everyone can see my elevation view. So this has already been pre-installed, so let's go ahead and add some doors. So I'm going to go ahead to my parts, my doors, and let's grab a C door. Door connect between fixed shelves. So we're just going to drag and drop into my module. And I'm just going to ever so slightly move it to grab the entirety from the very top to the very bottom shelf. So we've added a door. Now let's add another door to the middle module, 24 inches deep. Let's move that ever so slightly. And now we're going to add a door on the top and drawers at the bottom. So we're going to go add our drawers first. Let's add some drawers. Let's grab some of our standard drawers. And let's add a third. All right, so we've added 3 drawers, and now I'm going to add doors here as well. Parts, doors, C door, drag and drop. All right, so what we're going to do is we want to place an order for these doors with the exception of the carcasses here. To add the doors and leave them alone and delete, we're going to delete everything with the exception of the items that we just did. I'm going to go and right click this module. I see my T mod, and now I'm going to click on delete. A new dialog box appears and it says automatic deletions of connected items. The following objects will be deleted due to the last action performed. Click OK to delete the items, click cancel to keep the items, and undo the last action performed. So I want to delete the module, but I want to keep everything for now. And so we're going to click on OK, or keep, or cancel. To keep everything, we're going to say keep. We want to keep everything. If we delete this module, all these items will be deleted. So we're going to keep those items. The module has been deleted, and all that's left are the components. We want to keep the door, so we're going to right click on our cleats, left click delete. We're going to right click our adjustable shelves, delete, and we're just going to keep deleting these. We don't need them at all. Again, all I'm doing is right clicking, selecting, and hovering over the wizard and deleting. Right click, hover over shelf, and delete. So on this section here, I first deleted the module, then I kept the items and I deleted the cleat and all the shelves in between, and now I just have the door, and the door is going to be a perfect imitation of what you're going to need from your existing design. Instead of you trying to measure and manually put in the size that you need, it's easier to get your existing design and deleting the components after you've added the door. Let's try this again for this component. We're going to right click anywhere in this area. We're going to go to our module. We're going to delete the module. We're going to keep all the items. Now that we've kept all the items, we're going to now right click and delete the cleats. Going to right click, delete the shelf, and delete the closet rod. Okay. We're going to do the same thing in this portion here. We're going to right click, delete the tall module, delete, and we want to keep everything. So we're going to left click keep, and we want to delete the cleat. We don't need it. And we're going to delete. Oh, we want to keep the door, the shelf. Right click the shelf and delete. Now all I have to do is go into my items, features and options, and change the profile as well as all the colors and the handles. So again, we're going to go for our door front profile. Let's change it from Euro and let's change it to whatever profile we want. We'll keep it Euro for now. If we want a handle, let's click on the 32mm chrome handle. Drawer front finish. It's currently in white. We can select a different color. Let's keep it all in white for now. Door front profile, same thing. We'll keep it in Euro. We're going to give the same handles, our 32mm, and we're also going to keep everything else all in white. We'll click on OK and verify using our perspective view. I always love using our perspective view. It's a nice double check exactly of what you're purchasing and what's already in the design. So here's my perspective view, and you can see that we've kept all the doors and drawers, but deleted everything else. Now, let's just say that you don't want any of these drawer boxes. You want to delete these drawer boxes, but you just want the drawer fronts. We can go and right-click the drawer itself. DF is drawer fronts. And here is the entirety of the drawer box and drawer front. So we're going to go click on our 34 MDW12 drawer box. We're going to left click on our attributes. In our attributes, I have our general tab, add-on tab, variable tab, and notes tab. At the very bottom here is the items and its components. Here is everything that's going to come with this drawer box. We have our dowels, posi screws, flat screws, our slides, drawer fronts, handles, and so forth. We're going to have to go through every single one of these items and delete all its components or change the quantity to 0. So dowels, if I left click dowel, 18 of them are going to come. I'm going to delete this and hit 0. Go to my system screw posi, 0. Flat screw, 0. Undermount slides, 0. We want the drawer fronts. We don't want the handle. Or we do want the handle, sorry. We do want the handle. We don't want the drawer front screws. And again, you can keep these. If you want to keep them and you need the actual screws for them, absolutely. So I'm just going to show you how to delete everything. All we're going to do is we're going to have the drawer front and the handle. We're going to left click apply. And we can double check. It's at 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 handle, 1 drawer front, 0 undermount slides, 0 screws, and so forth. We'll click on OK. And we'll do the same thing again to the other two. So let's go back one more time, go into our attributes. Dowels, 0, posies, 0, screws, 0, slides, 0, drawers, 0, screws, 0, and so forth. Apply and OK. One last time for our third drawer box. We're just going to 0 everything once again. Okay, and again, these are all options. If you need screws, you can leave the quantity in there or increase the quantity. Okay, apply and OK. Now, if I right click anywhere off screen and go to show item lists, the item list for all its components show up. It only shows the user code and manufacturer code. I'm going to right click off screen and left click display settings. And I'm going to left click on description tab, apply and OK. And now I can actually see the descriptions. You can see that all these pieces are going to come with it. At the very bottom, you can see the dowels. We zeroed all these dowels out, so there's no price to it. So all these items that we subtracted, all now at 0, but all the other fasteners for the doors are coming with it. We'll go back to our show design, and let's click on our perspective view. The perspective view does show everything. Okay, but again, we have zeroed it out. We didn't delete it. We made the quantity to 0 as shown in the cost and style report and the show item list. So to conclude on how to add doors and or drawers after an order has been placed or installed, you're going to open up your existing design, add the doors, add the drawers, and then we're going to go back and delete all the components that we don't want. And now you've got a perfect measure for your drawers and or doors to place this order and add it to your existing design. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, please contact us at support@perfectfitcanada.com.